Hi guys, welcome back to another daily tarot card. These are your daily tarot cards for Friday, May 21st, 2021. So great manifestation day, 2121. Today we're pulling from the EA Weight tarot cards. So we have the Four of Pentacles. Let me see if I can block the sun there. There we go. A little bit. Not as much as I'd like, but we have the Four of Swords there. So, highlighting the home and definitely saying a time of rest and rejuvenation. I definitely feel like the world is loosening up a little bit more. So I definitely feel like they want you to enjoy life a little bit more. I feel like, this is very much like, when they talk about, loss and heartbreak, I feel like this is more of, what we've gone through, what we lost in the past, 2 years. And I definitely feel like, they're highlighting, go enjoy this summer. Go enjoy your life, I definitely feel like don't take any major projects on. Don't stress yourself out. They're talking about renovation. Maybe there is a renovation project you want to do, and I guess that this summer will be the great. I feel like they're saying just enjoy the summer. Don't stress anyone out with another major project. Just relax the summer. I definitely feel like this is a new beginning for a lot of people. I feel like they're appreciating more what they have in their life and, family and where they should be spending their time, putting their energy into, rather than the stupid things in life that we could be worrying about. Definitely, the Fool is all about leaving behind fear, worry, and doubt. We have the High Priestess. So on this card, they highlight the waning crescent. But when I go to pull, with the basic meaning behind the High Priestess, they highlight the waning crescent. So I feel like they're highlighting right now until June 9th. So we're definitely in a cycle here, and I feel like it's one of appreciation, And we have we have Boaz and we have Jehovah here, the two pillars. So definitely with the black and the white, the yin and the yang. So finding that balance in life, where she's saying, highlighting your intuition, for one thing, but it's also like there's a missing, you feel like compelled to figure something out. You feel compelled that something's missing. And I feel like they're saying, have a seat. This is not the time for that. Usually, like your friends maybe, oh, I feel like my boyfriend's cheating on me. Let's figure it out. And maybe you play detective and help him out. I definitely feel like they're like, no, this is a time for you to rest and rejuvenate. This is a time for you to enjoy your family. Very much, spring-like, summer-like energy. Go out in the garden and enjoy the garden. I don't even see you doing anything in the garden. Maybe you may be planting a couple flowers, but nothing major. I feel like enjoying life. And I feel like, definitely, again, you don't have to be the one always, to the rescue. You don't always have to be the heroine, and, you should warn your friend, opening up Pandora's box, you may not like the information you find there. Finally, with the Queen of Pentacles, definitely, highlighting, financial matters. I feel like this is where, when they talk about, you've been the one that's been providing for the family during this whole thing, and holding everybody down. I feel like they're highlighting, you as the Queen of Pentacles in this way. I feel like, she's in a seated position. Her throne is made out of stone, keeping herself grounded, I just feel like this is just a time to just kind of reflect in a sense where, we keep getting the Moon card, but I definitely feel like it's, a time for reflection, a time for, obviously manifestation, 2121. But I feel like, just have a seat and relax. I feel like this is all about enjoying life. I definitely don't feel like, this situation here, I definitely feel like, maybe she's just bored. You know what I mean? I don't, you know what I mean? I just would definitely seat this one out. Just enjoy life right now. So starting with the Four of Swords, rest, rejuvenation, meditation, contemplation, recuperation. And that's why in this sense, I don't feel like this is something you need to figure out. Honestly, I feel like you're helping someone else out with the High Priestess. I'm just trying to cover the cards there from the Sun's reflection. But I definitely feel like they're saying recuperation here. And because the High Priestess is in a seated position, she's in no rush for it. I definitely feel like this is highlighting your dreams, paying attention to your dreams. They're saying catching up on your sleep. So if you've been sitting there and, up worrying at night, or, you've just been working like crazy hours, or there's just not enough hours in the day to get things done. So you're staying up a little later, getting that last load of laundry folded because it bothers you. I'm the same way. But I definitely feel like they're highlighting, Don't be in a rush, like they're saying, don't be in a rush to pick up the sword again. Highlighting the home. You know what I mean? Like, I know the high priestess isn't like the pillars of the home, but they are pillars. So I definitely feel like they're saying, you know, when it comes to home life, just take a more relaxed approach. This is a healing card that comes after a heartbreak of the Three of Swords. I don't feel like there's heartbreak here. I feel like it's more just like, you know, after the whirlwind, you know, they're saying it's a year, but to me it feels like it's been 2 years for this. You know, I know it's March to March, but I know we all know it's been around a lot longer than that. There is a loss associated with this card. Although there is neither dark and light in nature, it is simply a resting time to regroup, collect yourself, and heal after a difficult time. When you see this card, this is not an action card, but rather it is one that suggests a time for prayer and rest is needed before you can pick up the sword again to battle forward. And I definitely feel like this is where, like, you know, we don't always have to be the heroine. We don't always have to be the one to rush to the situation to solve every problem. I definitely feel like this is the Ten of Swords where, you know, you always, you know, mom needs to have, like, you know, can't cut the grass. She threw out her back. I'm going to go cut her grass. You know, I definitely feel like in that way, like, yeah, fine, help your mom because she's always there to help you. But I feel like, they're saying the walking the dog or something. You're walking your dog already, walk her dog. But I feel like, you know, to a point where it's just like exhaustion. It's like, you know, if you have other siblings, they're saying, split it between the siblings. You don't have to do everything. You know, you're a full-time worker. It looks like you have kids. So it's just like ask others to help out too. It doesn't always have to rest on your shoulders. You know what I mean? So I definitely feel, or maybe that's what you've been going through. And now you have some quiet time and they're just like, you know, enjoy the quiet time. Don't worry about nothing else. So we go to the Fool, you know, and I feel like this is a new beginning. And I definitely feel like it's a new beginning of appreciation and what life has to offer. You know, like, you know, I was talking about with IG where, you know, with myself, a lot of you know that I'm a widow, where it's just like, you know, I had to transplant a bunch of my plants. My lucky bamboo was really needed to be transplanted, and so did my snake plant. So, you know, started, you know, transplanting a bunch of plants and, you know, turning on the tunes. And it's just like, I haven't done that in a long time where I didn't think about nothing. Just solely concentrating on the task at hand, which was just transplanting some plants and not worrying about anything and not worrying about work, not worrying about the future, anything like that. And I definitely, it was so liberating just to sit there and just enjoy the music and enjoy, like, you know, doing what I was doing, you know? So it's just like that new beginning. It's like, enjoy I feel like this summer is all about that. Enjoy the moment, enjoy what's going on right now, you know, just plan for the day. Let's have an easy breezy day. Let's go to the lake. Let's put our feet in the water. Let's go swimming. You know, we'll have lunch by the lake, you know, come back. Maybe we'll barbecue and have a fire. Keeping it easy peasy. Beginnings, innocence, spontaneity, a free spirit. And I definitely feel like you're giving yourself permission to do so. Maybe you felt afraid to give yourself this permission to do so because you felt so compelled that you have to be go, 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 go. Highlighting Throne Thursdays where they're saying, you know, the Four of Swords was in reverse, saying that they were forcing this on you because you do not give yourself permission to rest. Because you feel like if you're resting, you feel guilty that you should be making money. You know, highlighting the Queen of Pentacles here. You know, it doesn't necessarily have to be a female. It could be just saying, maybe you're the provider for the family and you never give yourself permission to just have a seat. She's in a seated position, you know. You never give yourself permission to have a seat and just be. Because you feel like you always have to be making the coin. And I feel like this is giving yourself permission to take that rest and rejuvenation. This is why they're saying this is a new time in your life. You know, especially with myself. I felt like that for the past 4.5 years. Go, 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 go. You know, if there's no money coming in, I felt guilty, you know. Because I felt like I had to be sitting there and, you know, rush, do everything. So I definitely feel like they're saying, like, you know, go out in the world and enjoy it. Enjoy this summer. You know what I mean? And I feel like it's permission, again, to enjoy your life, you know? Because sometimes we get all caught up, like, you know, if I'm not making coin, like, you know, I'm not being useful. You know, I'm not being put to good use. Or we're told we're lazy. You know what I mean? But it's just like, we know better, but sometimes, you know, those voices in our head are louder. So with the Fool, Know that you are on the precipice of a new beginning or a new experience. And this experience will throw back all that has been holding you back thus far. I feel like the stress will leave you as well. You know, obviously, it makes sense. You know, put your feet in the grass. You know what I mean? Very grounding. Get yourself grounded again. Give yourself permission to be just still. And this experience will throw back all that's been holding you back thus far. This could be fear, worry, or doubt. The major arcana card says go out on your journey. This is what life is about. Whether it is a new beginning, the new fool wants you to embrace it the same way a child embraces the first day of school. We don't know what's going to happen, but we're excited to see what happens. And I definitely feel like this is where Spirit is saying, give yourself permission to take it easy. You know, where instead of, you know, taking on, like, maybe you want to do a major renovation outside or something, why don't we wait for till next summer? You know, let's wait until, you know, or the end of summer. Let's enjoy the first part of the summer, and then we can put that renovation off, you know, maybe like August 15th when the temperature starts getting cooler again. So maybe from August 15th and start doing it until the spring. You know what I mean? So, like, you know, so that way you can enjoy the first part of this. So this is where we have the High Priestess. So like I said, they were highlighting the crescent moon here, and on the, where it gives like the basic definition of it, like of the major, like of the card itself, they have the waning crescent. So I feel like it's from now until June 9th. They're highlighting here. You know, so school is starting to wane down, like for homeschooling people that actually homeschooled before it was imposed on a lot of people. You know, school is waning down, or it's finished. You know, for some people, you know, that are affected, you know, June 6th is the last day, because obviously it's just been insane. But I just definitely feel like, you know, with the Boz and the Jehovah, with the two pillars we have here, I definitely feel like balance is restored, finding the yin and yang, things just fit, you know. And I feel like the missing puzzle piece is giving yourself permission to relax. Giving yourself permission that it's okay to be in a seated position. It's okay to sit there and enjoy life. You know, because a lot of the time we're always chasing the bag because we feel like if we're not making that bank, we're missing out on an opportunity. But we're also missing out on life. And that's one thing they never tell us. You know, you got to work that overtime. You know, you're not allowed to have sick days. You cannot take that vacation day. Oh, we just came out of a lockdown. Wasn't that that's not a vacation. That's stressful. What are you talking about? You know, they think, you know, some employers, oh, we were already in a lockdown. Wasn't that a vacation enough for you? It's like, huh? You know, are you serious? That was stressful. That wasn't freaking a vacation. Who's taking a vacation during, you know, all of this? Like crazy. You know, but so it's like giving yourself permission. It's okay to sit there and, you know, take your vacation time still. You know what I mean? During the summertime and have a week with the kids. So intuition, scarce knowledge, divine feminine, the subconscious mind. You know, and our subconscious mind, you know, we hear those voices, you know, especially when we come, you know, to the new moon. We sit there and we, you know, give ourselves heck for, you know, not working enough, you know, not having enough money in our savings account. Oh, remember, you want to do that renovation? No, just have a seat, just relax. The High Priestess is a reminder that you don't know everything in a situation. It is possible that someone is withholding information from you, or that you're not being given all the facts. I feel like you're not giving yourself all the facts. I feel like this is kind of like, you know, how we've been bamboozled, like, you know, where we sit there and it's like you got to work a 9 to 5. But, you know, a lot of us work more than a 9 to 5, right? But it's just like, I feel like giving yourself permission, like I said, to embrace this time of rest and rejuvenation. Seeing this card means that you're the one that needs to implore to your own devices to see the truth in the matter. So being truthful with yourself. I do work hard. You know, I do provide for my family. So, you know what? One day is, you know, not as, you know, or sitting there not working, you know, 24 hours in one day. Sitting there and being like, you know, the laundry can wait till tomorrow. I'm just going to take time for myself. You know, just giving your permission for yourself to sit down, to relax, kick your feet up. The High Priestess is very spiritual, but not bogged down by fantasy. She deals with information and references that you may not have all the facts at this time. This is why the Major Arcana card is not an action card, but assigned to take a passive approach. You may have the answers within. So it's like we're letting go fear, worry, and doubt, and maybe they're saying, like, you don't have all the facts in the situation. You're fearing about not making enough money, but they're saying you do. You're not seeing it, though. You don't have all the facts because you can't see it. You're worried about a future that hasn't happened yet, right? So it's just like in this moment, all the bills are paid. You have a little bit of savings put away. So, if you can cover your vacation if it's not a paid vacation. You know what I mean? So just giving yourself permission just to enjoy life for once. I definitely feel like where they're saying rest and rejuvenation and go out in the world, for an adventure and bask in the sun, I definitely feel like this is giving yourself permission. Because, we're always told work, work, work. Top priority in life should be work. Work, 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 work. Even when you're ready to, you don't need to, look at you, you're a spring chicken. They tell you to put off your retirement. Because, what they don't want you to, once you're out of the workforce, they don't care about you. So, the Queen of Pentacles, nurturing, practical, providing financially, a working parent. And I definitely feel like, you feel guilty for taking time off for yourself because it's like, I could be using this time for something better, and I even though it's the Queen, it could just be highlighting that nurturing side of yourself. You know what I mean? Doesn't necessarily mean this has to be a female, but I definitely feel like it's just highlighting, your intuitive self, with the yellow. When the Queen of Pentacles arrives in your reading, know that you are being given a message of abundance and fertility. There may be a lot of exciting drama happening in your situation right now, but you are still sitting pretty. The presence of this card could suggest that all the moves you've been making to create a stable relationship and a secure environment for your loved ones have all been the right ones. You may not feel glamorous or beautiful, but you are in very good shape. And I feel like because you sacrifice so much, and I feel like this is where they're saying, you sacrifice so much, so give yourself permission to relax. Give yourself permission to enjoy this time. You know what I mean? Like, when I feel like they say, like, it really stuck out to me. It's like you don't have all the facts to the situation. Where it's like you feel like you have to, work because, or you feel guilty for not working overtime or anything. And I feel like they're saying, well, maybe there's money coming down the line. Or maybe, you don't know what's going to happen. Like everything will work out in your favor. And I feel like because you are a workhorse, and I feel like you always sacrifice for your family to make sure that they have, even if you're sitting there with holy socks and holy underwear and holy bra or holy pants and holy shirt, you make sure that everybody else is wearing, good clothes. You make sure that they have clothes on their back. You make sure that the laundry is washed. You make sure the dishes are done. You make sure that, they have everything, they're provided, every they need that they have is provided for. So I feel like for once, put your feet up and, relax. Give yourself permission to relax. One day is not going to be harmful. I definitely feel like you have enough to put your feet up. Like, I'm not saying take the whole freaking summer off and put yourself in a devastating situation. But, maybe you're not working as long hours during the summer. Maybe you're only working 4 days a week during the summer and you're taking Friday, Saturday, Sunday off. It's giving yourself permission to live life again. And I feel like a lot of the times we get caught up in the hustle and bustle of things that we always have to work. And I feel like, they're saying that's what the winter is for. That's so horrible. They're showing the winter time and it's like everybody's working. And I feel like they're saying, because everybody wants to be indoors, so it might as well be working. So I feel like they're saying, it's like you're going to make up for it in some way. I feel like I don't know if your child needs braces or something like that. I feel like you're saving up for money. I feel like it's braces. I feel like they're saying, don't worry, it'll be provided for. I feel like they're saying insurance, or I feel like maybe your mother or the grandparents will help kick in as well. That's why I feel like they're saying you don't know all the facts to the situation. So I feel like they're giving you permission to be like, you know what I mean? Like, keep saving for that, but, don't work yourself to death. You know what I mean? Obviously, everything that is going on in the world, I feel like they're saying enjoy life for what it is. So I hope you guys enjoyed these daily tarot cards for Friday, May 21st, 2021. Don't forget to set out your manifestations, especially if you're going through it. Set those manifestations out. Ask them to, leave behind whatever is harming you. I believe, and when you fold it, fold away from you. When you're doing your manifestations, if you want it to leave your life, fold away from you. If you want it to come into your life, be mindful of your folding and fold it towards you, what you want to bring into your life. Ask what you need right now. What do you need deliverance from right now? So, Thursday is 2020 because it's the 20th and 2021. So the 2 20s. and Friday. So two, powerful manifestation days. Utilize them. You never know what the universe will bring you. So I hope you guys have an amazing weekend. Go check out the full moon forecast. It's up. Mercury retrograde projections will be up soon. And we'll see you for the next Daily Tarot card. Have a good one.